Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, now with new and improved silent keyboard. I did listen to the last episode, just briefly to see if I could hear the key presses, and it sounds pretty clean. You can still hear it a little bit, but I think that's true of most things. So the question is, what do we do? And we've gotten most everything. Blue Baby is obviously our least complete. Although, actually, I guess Eve's right up there. I kind of want to do some challenges. I think that challenges are the way to go. We've got a lot of challenges still left. And we might as well get Suicide King out of the way. Of course, I've heard of Suicide King because, if you look, you have my reflection, Ipecac, and I want to say that is, I'm not sure which bomb. That might be Mr. Mega. But yeah. This is what we have to deal with. Luckily, if everything flies straight, at least briefly. Oh, that was close. If everything flies straight briefly, which of course means that we can hit stuff before it comes back to hit us. Oh, yeah, it is Mr. Mega. I accidentally dropped that bomb. It's good to know that we have Mr. Mega. And we have a key. Now we do also have a pretty easy time blowing up all the rocks on the floor. I'd very much like a range up so that we can more easily hit things. But that's like, what you want in this run to begin with. Tinted rock, and we can get it. Oh, nice. Small rock. Now we already have a ton of damage from Ipecac, but okay. Well, I might as well take the Book of Sin at this point. Get a key for it. There's no reason not to take it at that point. I totally forgot that we have a pill. It's just bad gas. Looking at the floor, I'm pretty sure we don't have any item rooms, but it would be nice to find like the top secret room. Or sorry, the normal secret room. We don't quite have enough to go to the shop. When I say we don't quite have enough, I mean it might be worth checking out anyway. See if there's anything good. Darn. That's not what I wanted to do, but we got some flies from it. Now, if we're moving in the same direction as the shot... Oh, wait a minute. That pot could have... Yep, that's how we're gonna have to play this. Unfortunately, we lost a fly there. That was annoying. Just destroyed him. Oh goodness, that was really, really well trolled, and makes me sad that it was that good. But I will check out the shop. Might as well. Nothing else to spend keys on. Nope, I'm not going to buy anything here. I don't have the money to. This stopwatch would have been nice. Or the broken stopwatch. Alright, so basically we're one-shotting Gurglings, which is nice. The flies one-shot the Gurglings there. We get the Empress. We might as well be full health when we go down to the next floor. I'd like to earn the next deal with the devil. That would be very convenient. I'm not, like, convinced that I'll be able to do it. Just because the entire point of the challenge is that it's hard. That is super useful, though. That is also super useful. I'm gonna take it, just because it means our shop is good, and our shop's our only real other source of items at this point, besides bosses and deals with the devil. I say deals with the devil because, of course, I can't actually get a deal with the angel anymore, because I took the first deal with the devil. Yep, I'm trying to kill this guy with that much effort. Probably not worth it. Alright. Might as well blow up the fires. Luckily the Z-axis detection isn't a concern with that. Well, this room will be simple enough. And by simple enough, I mean I'll find a way to mess it up. There we go. And we get a spirit heart to top it all off. Bombs and money. I'm gonna open the shop first. I'll buy a Steam sale. And a key. I might as well buy the pill at this point. It's paralysis. And it's good to know. Not particularly useful per se, but it's good to know that that's what that is. So I don't accidentally use it in the middle of a room. Could trade 3 cents for strength. I think I'd rather have, you know, strength is a better damage up. Wheel of Fortune. Well, we'll play it. We'll play it. Ooh, that's nice. Pretty Fly is always good. Bad gas pill, probably won't hold on to. I'm gonna play this down to 15 cents and then blow it up. Well, it prolonged its life briefly. This is gonna be harder to blow up than I wanted to, so I'm just gonna blow it up with a bomb. Gave us our key back from all this, so that's probably overall worth it. A little silly, mind you, but overall worth it. Nice, a dime. That means the shop is still super viable for us. The only thing that'll be unfortunate is if we find greed in one of our shops, because we don't need any money. If we were running low on money, I'd say greed would be good. Can't be a top secret room off any of this. So much money. Makes me really wish that I could donate. Alright, well, we can be a little faster. I'm okay with that. Oh, Pin's gonna get wrecked. Oh, I'm gonna damage myself in the process, but that's kind of a given. Just tears and shot speed up. I'm actually cool with the shot speed up. Wait. Okay, that's because I gave it a little bit of momentum. I will take the dead cat, and then I'll take 9 or Lord of the Pit. This gives us flying. And we can't go into red heart debt, so it's not all that bad. If we kill ourselves, we have a way out, basically. It's not going to be particularly useful if we actually kill ourselves. But that's mostly because that's a lot of red hearts that we're not going to be able to use. But the reason why it wouldn't be particularly useful is because we're going to deal 1 whole heart of damage to ourselves. Well, we've got so much money, I might as well play this a bunch and try and get some spirit hearts. Or at the very least, a really nice trinket, maybe. I mean, we're on the cellar, too. Really, we're only on the cellar? I mean, it makes sense as a really small map, but it makes me sad because I want this to go faster. And it's going to go really slow because I'm trying to not kill myself. We do not want Cursed Skull. 2 of Hearts isn't actually useful. How does the Flatworm look? Flatworm might actually be better. I think I'm going to hold on to it for now. Don't need the 2 of Hearts because I don't have any red hearts. I'll hold on to the Joker. Joker will guarantee us Devil Room and on a floor that I don't earn it. Hierophant, I'll just use that right now. This 2 of Spades doubles our keys. Probably should have waited, but it's really not that big of a deal at this point. I could take the left hand. The left hand would be a little silly. Oh, it finally blew up. I put 35 cents into it. It was probably slightly unwise. The left hand would mean red chests, which, you know, tempting. I'll admit, very tempting. But I'm gonna have to say no to that, just because I've got nothing else to spend keys on, so I'm not particularly saddened by any of that. Well, my goal is to blow stuff up. Might as well get some stuff out of these things, which I'm not going to play. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to blow him up without using a bomb. And I've got 3 cents and my bomb back, which is nice. And I guess we're just going to get off to the next floor. So be on our way to the next floor. We're behind the clock. I'm not looking to do the boss rush with this setup. That is like the definition of suicidal. Considering how much I would expect us to damage ourselves, we really haven't. I think it's funny when this thing gives a battery. It was his passage, I could just jump straight to the next floor. Tempting, but I at least want to see the shop. We're doing enough damage that those flies aren't even splitting. I don't see any tinted rocks. Okay, so that was the wrong call. I'm just going to use a bomb to open this then. A bunch of money, so shop is definitely where we're going. I mean, the bosses aren't going to be that hard, even. Unfortunately, can't use red hearts. That may change, we'll have to see. There is a tinted rock here, I'm just going to use a normal bomb. I'm not going to try and... Come on. We did so much damage to him that he, of course, withdrew. We are at 28 cents. Blue Maple shows the secrets. I don't really need another key. Oopsie. Well, that's a thing. I guess we'll see what pill this is, because I don't remember. It's a bad gas pill. I should remember that. I guess if I use my Joker card. So far I have not found this challenge to be as difficult as I feared it would be. The shot speed increase has definitely helped, though. I think the orbitals might be helping. I mean, the key is to try and hit them on the arc, either on the way there or the way back. And we got him, and a lump of coal, which only means it's, oh gosh, you can see it getting bigger, like ridiculously so. I was kind of hoping for Krampus's head, only because the Book of Sin isn't bad. I mean, at least I haven't seen another use item that's made it a waste. That part makes me feel good. It's not the best use item in the world, though. Another arcade. As I said, no real interest in that. We don't know what this is. It's a Tears Up. Mind you, our tears really don't need to be up any. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a Mr. Mega Bomb or two here, because I don't want to deal with that ricochet. The only item that would make this literally trivial would be Pyromaniac. Death and Ansuz's Vision. Book of Belial? I'll actually take that. But I'm keeping the Joker card. Might as well just go fight the boss immediately. Oh. I'm not sure what I hit there. I thought you couldn't hit rocks anymore. No, you totally can. Need to stop hurting myself. Cricket's head. Alright, so another damage up. Oh Jesus, these tears are huge. That's so not worth it. Oh, interesting. I guess I have to have forward velocity when I do that? But barely. Yeah, darn it. Yeah, it's not even worth doing this because I have enough money, but I got it. Ugh, did not think he was going to be close enough. I'm going to be really sad if I end up killing myself this run. I mean, like, truly killing myself. At this point, I'm still okay. Oh, that was bad. Well... I can kill myself for these. And I'm tempted to do it for Guppy's Paw, but it's a use item, so I'd have to give up the Book of Belial, but I don't really need the Book of Belial. But it would mean that every single time I die, I've got 3 Spirit Hearts, which I think is worth it. Oh, I've got... That's right, I've got a Black Heart, and Black Hearts are kind of bugged right now. And by kind of bugged, I mean they're, like, super bugged. Because you can take deals with the devil and basically steal them while you have them. Not quite sure how that ended up happening. How that ended up being a bug. But it is. So, that's a thing. I don't quite know how that did what it did. These Ipecac shots are behaving very strangely. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to... I'm gonna go all the way to the shop. And hate myself for having done so, I think. Well, I do have Spirit of the Night, so my tears are spectral. Don't know what that's gonna do for me. I mean, obviously they're going to pass through some things, but Spectral Shot was always a little weird when it came to this. Luckily, though, I'm going to live for a little bit longer. On this life, anyway. I still think Guppy's Paw is the right choice. I've already... No, have I touched another Guppy item? I didn't think so. Oh, yeah, 9 lives, of course. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to open things with bombs now. That's okay. That's not useful, but... Alright, so greed. Well, that's a thing. But, well, I guess we aren't guaranteed to not be free of the devil. Or, sorry, not be free of greed next floor. It'd be nice if we were, but we're not guaranteed to be. I don't see any... Well, bomb's a bomb. I'm looking for tinted rocks now. Because it would be nice to live even longer. I guess I could blow these up. Oh, that's right. I can't do this anymore the way that I want to. I guess I should play this a little bit more. I've got so much money. So much money, I might as well play. It's not a good reason to play, but like the chance of getting a single Spirit Heart from this, which is really tiny, probably worth it. Well, we got the $1, so could get Fly Love, I guess, but otherwise I don't have much incentive to play this. Spirit Hearts. I don't have any extra Spirit Heart chance. I've got to let my orbitals take care of that because I'll hurt myself to do so. Okay, so he's basically asking me to play him at least 15 times. Luckily my orbital was in the right place there. I'm waiting until my orbital is in the right place to actually pick it up, just in case it immediately spawns on top of me. I don't like gambling a lot. I mean, I think it's interesting to gamble. When you got the luck foot, it's obviously very worth it and can save a run. Otherwise, it's just kind of meh and time consuming. And that being said, it used to be slower in Old Isaac, which just sounds ridiculous when you say it like that. It's like, oh yeah, it used to be slower. Give me fly love. Nope, okay. I would have taken it. I kind of wanted it, actually. Because flies are super annoying. There we go. Flies are super annoying, especially when you've got Ipecac to fire at them. Alright, and we're at max money again. Somehow we didn't one-shot him. I wonder if he's slightly immune to the damage just based on... like, just based on the fact that I hit him in the front, so he got poisoned but didn't take any of the explosive damage. Unsure. Have not played with Ipecac. I will honestly, sometimes, I just won't take Ipecac in a lot of runs because it's just hard to manage. That's a great way to kill yourself. Key. Key for a bomb is basically the trade we just made there. Which isn't a bad trade, by any means. Especially because we've got more bombs than keys right now. And with explosive shots, and we've got the blue map, so we're not wasting bombs anywhere. Ooh, that was close. If a shot misses, you just gotta kind of run. See, we're already there, so I don't want to go there again. The world. Well, might as well use it and see what's where. Basically, are given a bomb to open this chest, which had a bunch. Oh my gosh, so many bombs and keys. They actually like were glitching out. Kind of funny if you ask me. All right, let's check the shop. Honestly, don't need it. Honestly, don't need it. But I've got so much money. I might as well. Is like the reasoning here. Oops. Yeah, we got one of our pennies back. I mean, basically the only reason I'm holding on to Guppy's Paw is because if I do die from 9 lives, or if I die and then respawn because of 9 lives, I will be hosed if I don't. Okay, so now we got 52 bombs. We never have to worry again about bombs. Yeah, no. Enough that... As I said, we're never going to have to worry about bombs. Oof, that was bad. And I'm dead. I believe that was my first life. Because I just stood back up in the same room. I believe that was my Lazarus life. Gish is gonna be pretty easy here. Of course, little Gish will help us a little bit. Totally not worth the razor. I believe the razor damages you, and then you do increased damage. I think it's even though just for that room. So it's kind of silly. It does do red heart damage though. It works just like a blood donation machine, or at least it used to. But all that really does for you is, I mean, it gives you a way of messing with your health, right? So if you pick up like a regeneration item, it gives you some counterplay to having maybe accidentally screwed yourself. Check out the secret room, because why not? Yep, it's a useful thing that we can totally use with our item. Well, that was convenient and easy. Oh, that's right. I actually can almost pull that off. If I'm moving forward... That's really silly and, like, totally shouldn't be a thing. And yet totally is. I found pears! And yeah, I thought we had seen that one. I'm not even gonna look. Well, yeah, I'll look at the boss trap room. Yeah, if it had been 3 red chests, I actually might have done it. Because remember, we're actually pretty close to becoming Guppy. Not that I think that's going to be particularly beneficial to us. Ooh, that was a mistake. It might, though. Oh yeah, that's one of the other things about about Lazarus is that we basically now have the anemic effect during this respawn. I don't know if it's going to carry over if we get another dead cat respawn. I can honestly say I don't want to find out though. See, it looks like, I mean, if I give enough momentum, it's like half a vertical screen of momentum. It comes back and lands on the wall. Oh yeah, I forgot this is Mom Fight. That was close. That was interesting and definitely not intended. Although we only have 2 hearts left, I do have to be careful. Totally was not paying attention there. But we succeeded. I'm totally taking the Polaroid. Did not get a deal with the devil, so I'll go ahead and use the Joker. That'll kill me. I don't think it's worth it. Well, I'd have 3 soul hearts. I'd have 3 soul hearts instead of 2 if I did it. Screw it. It's actually another way of damaging. It's another way of dealing damage to enemies without using Ipecac, which is why I went for it. We do have to go to Mom's heart. Okay, remember, gotta have 4 momentum halfway. Sure, we don't have any shops left, so it's really not useful, but... These guys are basically just gonna be don't get hit until they finally expose themselves. Okay. So this was part of the genius of taking the Polaroid instead of something else. And that is that I will get invincibility every single time I take damage, which could be just barely enough. Could be. I mean, we're gonna find out, basically, is how that works. And, yep. Well, that's an HP up, which, if we manage to get it to the next floor, will behave as an extra 3 spirit hearts for us, if we so choose. Which is probably how I'll do it. Oh, darn it. Didn't want to get hit there. Well, that was close. Paralysis pill. I'm not even going to bother taking the time to drop it. This room isn't too bad. Not with flying. Hierophant. Nope. It's the world card. I should have kept it, but I used it. Our orbitals saved us there. Not quite sure how we lived through that one. That one either. Luckily the fact that we're flying is saving us here. I killed myself right there. But luckily we still got the devil room. Or it stayed. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Damage and tears up, and then I'm going to take this and hope that this I'm going to hope this overrides it. And it does. So I don't care anymore. That's it. That's right, guys. We... the way to win the run is make the run not what the run was supposed to be. We've got 53 bombs, so I just don't even care. We're doing tons of damage. I've got 6 lives of 3 spirit hearts to get to where I need to be. Okay, so we can't quite kill greed immediately. Isn't this the second time I've picked up the quarter? Good to know, I guess. Yeah, I don't actually have an interest in doing that. Yeah. I didn't really want to get brimstone this run. I want to get it on a run that's like a normal run that I could, you know, maybe possibly get Spoonbender with or something else fun. But I mean, this is a good way to solidly win. I'm just going to use the Emperor. And we're doing so much damage that we've already skipped some phases on this. I mean, even if we get hit, we have the invulnerability. Do we have to go further than this? Oh gosh. We have to go further than this. I thought we were done there. Nope, we have to take this all the way to Isaac. Okay, that makes me feel better about my decision to take Brimstone then. That was bad. But I've got so many lives, I don't even know if I care. That's kind of the dangerous point, though. So many lives you don't care means you start getting careless. I mean, I know that's by definition what's going on, because you don't care and you're being careless. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I decided to phrase it like that, but also it's kind of funny because, well, let's be honest. It's a great way to die. It's a great way to lose a run, is to get careless. Like, a great way to lose a run. Just gotta remember to clear the whole room before you die. Or don't clear it. Anarchist Cookbook, that I'm not worried about. Emperor. Yeah, at least tell us where he is. I don't know if I'll win. We do have Mr. Mega, though, so... oh, gosh. Mr. Mega is really good in the Isaac fight. Unfortunately, he pushed that one there. I mean, I have to get hit exactly 0 times. This has to be a perfect fight on my part. I really wanted to kill that before it trapped me or something silly like that. Oh crap. Yep, Anna died. That's okay, because it puts us right outside the room. Oh. Interesting how that worked. Not how I was intending it to work, mind you. Wow, we really didn't take damage there. That's ridiculously impressive. My orbitals worked super hard right there. And I've only got 2. Like, I would expect that from 3, maybe. I think we've got this fight now. With 3 hearts, I don't think it should be too much of an issue. Yeah, we've got this. I mean, I've got invincibility. I suppose I could lose if I really wanted to at this point. But I'm just going to call that a victory. So we get the Suicide King achievement. That's pretty nice. Not quite sure what the Suicide King is going to be as an item. I do know, from the fact that I play a lot of cards, that the Suicide King... okay, I don't know the suit, but it's the king that appears to have the sword going through its head, which is what that image just was that you guys saw. But yeah, that's what the Suicide King is. And that's what this run's going to be, is completion of the Suicide King with just a little bit of breaking from the actual theme of the challenge by picking up Brimstone at the end. But, as I said, it's a way to win, and it's a way to win a lot easier. I think we wouldn't have had too much trouble beating Isaac with just the Ipecac build, because throwing Ipecac at him isn't too challenging. As it was, we had to line up our Brimstone shots straight to hit him anyway, so doing the exact same thing with Ipecac shots wouldn't have been particularly difficult either. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I did. It was a pretty interesting challenge, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but either way, still not a complete pushover, and I think that's important. But yeah, I hope you learned something, and I will see you guys next time.